So I'm here at the Islamic Center of San Diego. We came to pay our respects, to deliver our letters of love and support. And we're only here for a tiny bit of time. And while I'm here, I run into my beautiful, brilliant brother of 20 years, who happens to be here at the same time. So we want to talk to you about why we're here. Tahil Sharma.
Hi everyone. It's important for us coming from the communities that we do to be able to show our solidarity, our respect, and our love for the Muslim community, knowing that we are folks that also know the impact of anti-Muslim hatred. We know that as Sikhs, as Hindus, as people who are of brown and black skin, we show up in spaces knowing that we could be targeted. And as the faith director at the National LGBTQ Task Force, I also know it means that we have to talk about these conversations at an intersection. So who better to know about those conversations than Valerie Didi here to make us really think about how our community should be leaning into the solidarity work now, especially when a shared experience of a mass shooting is becoming more common every day.
You know, Tahil, I've been thinking a lot about 25 years since 9/11, and so when the shooting happened, I felt so much grief for these children, these families, this community. And I also felt a lot of rage that we have been fighting so much of the white nationalist rage that has now overtaken the highest seats of power in this country were set into motion in the wake of 9/11. And it was our communities targeted first. And we were trying to warn the country, if you build apparatus to target our communities, it will fuel greater hate violence, and that target will expand beyond us. And now we're seeing it, right? We're seeing it across the country. So in the grief and in the rage, I had a moment of struggling with finding hope. And I had to take a breath and look back again at the last 25 years. And in the wake of every atrocity, I realized that there were always people who did what the nation as a whole did not. You know, they crossed the line to grieve with us, to weep with us, to bring the flowers and the letters of love, to make the donations, to say we are your neighbors and we are here for you, we will defend you, we will shield you, we will grieve with you, and we will organize with you.
Yeah.
And that is the kind of solidarity that I think is the reason I'm still breathing, you know, with everything that our communities have survived. And it's the kind of solidarity that I feel like if we can unlock the depth of that in our country, imagine how much we can power our movements for liberation. So of course I find you here, because we're in the trenches doing the work of solidarity, but we're not alone. There are more of us than ever before. Do you feel that? Do you feel that hope?
Oh, I absolutely feel that hope. I think time and time again, I just remind myself that the possibilities are endless for the work, and it's only because we get to discover what that true revolutionary love looks like. But more importantly, it also reminds us that when we lean into these relationships, when we take the time, the intention to learn about our differences, but more importantly, understand that the struggles are so real, but they're so shared at the same time, that there's no other way to be able to do the work that we do except to lean in. And I found that really necessary, especially at a time where June 12th is going to be the 10th year commemoration of the shooting at the nightclub Pulse in Orlando, Florida.
Yes.
And I've been doing a lot of work to try to get interfaith folks to be in conversation with the LGBTQ community in Orlando. And then this happens here in Southern California. And the intensity at which I got frustrated, but also remembered that we can do this differently, would only be possible because I know who's showing up. I know who's there, and I know more people are showing up than usual, which means they're also tired of the sustainability of injustice that we've just chosen to engage with all the time.
I think about how shallow solidarity is rooted in the logic of exchange. I show up for you, so you show up for me.
Yes.
But deep solidarity is rooted in love.
Yeah.
I show up for you because you are my sister, you are my brother, you are my beloved.
Yep.
And that kind of love is what will rebirth the country.
It's unbreakable.
It's unbreakable.
Yeah.
So I'm so honored that you are my beloved brother of so many years, and I will keep laboring with you. I will keep breathing with you and pushing.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lena.
Thank you. We love you all.